class. If you can see my little Buddha there, put him in the picture. Okay, good evening everybody. So we're getting started. So make sure that you have a block or a cushion handy. That's it. Sitting up nice and tall and straight. Legs can be any way that you wish. That's it. Oh lovely, lots coming online there. So just a little reminder guys, to make sure that the room is well ventilated. Make sure you have some water. Try and do the class on your own because there's going to be huffing and puffing and you don't want to be breathing all over everybody. Alrighty, and also make sure that you realise you're doing this class of your own accord and at your own risk. Okay, wow, loads of people coming on board there. Alrighty, so let's just start by rolling these shoulders. So just sitting comfortably for those just coming online. That's it. Just nice big circles. And then when you're ready, everybody, let's bunch the shoulders up, squeeze. So just clench your eyes, your jaw, your nose. Put a load of tension into your body. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Just let all that breath leave your body. Shoulders nice and relaxed. We're going to focus on our breathing for just a few moments. If you would prefer to lie down for this part, you're more than welcome. Alright, so placing a hand on the tummy if you need it, and a hand on the chest if you need it. Lie down if you prefer. Relax your jaw. And we're going to start to focus on our inhale through the nose. And our exhale out through the nose. So being aware of the breath going all the way down into our tummies, up into the chest, and then exhaling in reverse, so the belly first, and then the chest. Staying focused on our breath. And just slowing the breath down so that we're aware that it's a slow inhale and then we hold the breath in. And then we gently exhale. This is our last big, long, slow inhale. Hold the breath in. And this time I'm going to get you to do a really nice big, just let all the air out. slowly coming back, we're going to very gently wake up our neck. So tucking the chin into our chest and then gently wakening it up. So just rolling side to side. And then when you're ready, go to one side and we're going to stay there. And just mooch around and just explore the area. Finding a nice stretch. Roll the chin over to the other side. Just slowly does it. And explore the area here. And when you find a nice stretch that you're happy with, just stay here. Okay. And then slowly releasing it, bring the head forward and slowly coming back up. Well done. Okay, take the hands out on front, turn the palms forward to me. We're going to roll back off of the sitting bones and just hollow out the tummy. Push all the way through your arms. So we're creating this lovely C shape, C for cat. And then gently coming back up. Take the hands out behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Push the arms down. Clip the shoulder blades together. And then slowly releasing it. Well done. Okay, take one arm across the chest. Drop the shoulder. Take the other arm in and under. We're just going to help to gently hug this arm in towards my chest. Okay, so taking a nice big inhale here. Sit up very straight. Exhale, just draw the shoulder blade around. Holding it here. Take another big inhale. And as you exhale, just gently does it. Squeeze through the tummy, rotate through your tummy, not your head, your torso. And just feel the spine winding, giving our tummy a little bit of a squeeze here. And then slowly releasing it. That's it. Give your shoulder just a lovely little roll around. Okay, take the hand onto the floor. So the arm that was across, we're going to reach him up and have a nice big stretch into our side. Soften both shoulders. Roll the shoulder back, looking up underneath your arm. And slowly releasing it. Well done. Okay, other arm. Take it across the chest. Do relax the shoulders, both of them. That's it. Take the arm underneath. So I'm just helping to draw the shoulder blade open. Deep breaths. As you exhale, just hugging the arm a little closer. You're in charge. Remember, everything is just a guide. It's your body. You need to understand it. You need to know what it likes and what it doesn't like. We're going to start to twist, so follow your fingers. Sitting up straight. Use your exhale to rotate you. And then slowly releasing it. That's it. Give your shoulder a little roll. Okay, reach up. Pretend there's a cactus here. I want you to go over the cactus. Big push through the rib cage. Roll the top shoulder back. Pushing up through the ribs. And then slowly releasing it. Well done. Okay, let's come out of these legs. Okay, so when you're ready, oh no, we have a nice big class on tonight, so everybody's welcome. If I didn't say hello earlier. Okay, into our cat-cows as always. Hands nice and strong. Push the mat away. Spin the elbows internally. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, rounding up towards the ceiling. So really push that back up. Hollow out the tummy. Get the nose right in and under. As if you're being hoisted up to the ceiling. And slowly release it. We're coming through with the pelvis. The tummy is strong. And we're rolling through the chest upwards. Watch out for pokey chins. Keep the chin in. And remember to drive through the heart. So this is a really nice big stretch into the chest, into the spine. And slowly releasing it here. Well done. Okay, when you're ready, widen out your knees. Now, if you have knee issues, you're going to stay here on your knees, okay? Or I should have said groin issues. Okay, we're going to keep our right hand here on the floor. Take a nice big stretch out through the left arm. We're going to thread the left arm all the way down and under, and I'm going to try and get my left ear onto the floor. Now, if you need to, this is where you might want to grab your cushion and melt into it. We're creating a really nice twist. Choices with the right arm. Choice number one is take it on top of the left hand into prayer and just relax it. Choice number two is you could take the right arm behind your back and just try and open out the shoulder. Or choice number three is the right arm is here alongside of your ear. Pull the shoulder blade back. Doesn't matter, you can do something completely different. Okay, let's focus on expansion into the ribs. And as you exhale, focus on that contraction. Last breath here. And exhale. Slowly does it. We're going to unwind out of this position. Okay, give your groins a little break if you need to. We're going to do the twist to the other side, but if your groins have had enough, come here into a box, and then we can thread down and under this way, if you prefer. Or here, and down we go. So just make sure that your ear, that you can speak and swallow comfortably, your ear is happy. Your top arm, again, you have all these choices. Hands in prayer, hand out behind you, or arm alongside of your ear. Whatever you want. deep breaths. One more breath. Expansion. And really focus on that lovely long, slow exhale. It's controlled. And that's going to help to calm down the nervous systems. And slowly releasing it. Well done. Okay, pop yourselves up. Walk your knees back in, claw them out, index fingers pointing north. Spin the elbows once again, nice and strong in those arms. Pop the knees up and push back. Pedal out the knees, so little walkies here. So bum up, nice and high, and a really decent pedal here. Push the weight back. Now keep the weight out of the arms. And then when you're ready, we're going to press the two heels towards the floor. Now you can see, no you can't actually, my heels aren't quite on the floor. Okay, but I'm just going to gently hold here for a minute. Back off if you need to. Try and press the chest back towards the thighs. Hike your booties up. Take your time, doesn't matter which leg. Step one leg forward, stepping the other leg forwards. Take a nice big inhale, use your block if you have it. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Last one here, just have a really nice big inhale. And exhale. We're going to stay down here. Bend your knees if you need to. Grab a hold of the elbows in your hands and we're going to sway side to side. So guys, this is a real favorite one of mine and it's one that I want you to get in the habit of doing, particularly if you're working from home at a desk that's really not built for you. You know, you're probably like me on your kitchen table at the moment. So it is important to get up and to stretch, and this is a fantastic one. Lengthens out hamstrings. Okay, gravity will do the work here for you. Opens out your back. Okay, so remember, if you're sitting all day, the back, your lumbar spine is taking all of the compression. Drop the hands, drop the head, bend your knees if you need to. Bring the weight forward where you feel your bottom is over the arches or over the ankles. Okay, belly to spine. Squeeze your gut. Lifting up. That's it. Take a really nice big inhale up. Stretch, hips forward, shoulders back and hearts up. And slowly releasing into our standing position, folks. Well done. Just move over there for you. That's it. Okay, so when you're ready, feet directly underneath the hips. Tail is under and core is strong. Collarbones wide. Take a couple of breaths here. Big inhale. And exhale. Use your belly. One more. Take a really nice big inhale. And exhale. Getting ready for sun salutations. Surya Namaskara A. Take a nice big stretch. Lengthen your bodies, guys. Reach up. Hips forward and hearts out. Fold forwards. Inhale to look up. Use your block. And exhale, floating down. Stepping back on our right leg. That's it. And we're going to hold it here. Press the pelvis down. That's it. So just giving it that little springboard action to wake it up. Okay, particularly if you've been sitting down, it's in a shortened position. Okay, easy option if you need it. Back knee on the floor now. Tail is under. Otherwise, the back knee is off the floor. Doesn't matter which you prefer to do. Arms, if your shoulders are at you, just keep the arms down. Likewise, blood pressure people, always keeping our arms down. Continue to drive the pelvis under and really embrace through a strong core. So remember, all of our nervous system is running down through the spine. The chakras follow the nervous system. Same in acupuncture, your central meridian. Okay, so there is a reason. Hands down onto the floor, step back plank. Claw the mat. Soften between the shoulders. We'll start off with a half chaturanga. Knees, shoulders coming forwards. Chest and chin coming to the mat. Slide legs and body out behind you. Hips press into the floor. Thighs relaxed. Now remember, it's a chest explosion. Peel the shoulder blades back. After you've had a look, tuck the chin in. Connect your gut nice and strong. Slowly releasing it down. Big exhale. Get ready to push up. Hips up. Feet walking in slightly. Hands. Check in with the hands. Index fingers strong. Pedal out if your legs are still a little tight. Pressing the chest back. Deep breaths through that belly. Press the heels down. That's it. Walk your feet slightly closer together. Right leg. Reach the right leg up. Come right up on top of your toe. Come right up on top of your fingerprints to create space. Scoop the knee deep into your belly, guys. Round the back and then the foot flicks forward. If it didn't, don't worry. Okay, don't worry. Just pull it forward like we normally do in class. Okay, back knee on the floor now if you prefer. Drive the legs strong into the socket. Tail is under. Breathing deeply. Drop the shoulders. So remember, hatha means union. Okay, so it's our yin and our yang. So the pelvis is reaching down towards the floor. The torso is reaching up. Shoulders down, fingers up. Okay, so it's always oppositions. So duality. Everything in life is duality. Okay, we have day, we have night, winter, summer, etc. Hands to the floor. Step forwards. Hands on the thighs. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time. Big inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, gently does it. Now squeeze your gut. Get your gut to lift you up. Feel your core doing the weight lifting. You're squeezing through the abdominals. You're waking the whole digestive system up. Lengthen shoulders down. Now guys, remember, it's not a back hanging. It's a chest up. Lift through the chest and hearts out. So it's not my back. It's my front. And then slowly releasing all the way down. Well done. Feet parallel. Inhale. Stretch. Float. Inhale to look up. And exhale, floating down. Left leg leads, stepping back. Left leg. That's it. Back knee on the floor. If you're keeping the back knee off the floor, remember that leg is strong and it's driving up. Tail under. That's it. Try and have that back leg nice and straight. Have a little look at this leg. If it's buckling in or buckling out, just try and have it really straight. That's it. Take the hands down onto the floor, stepping back plank. Strong arms. Come down onto your forearms if you prefer, or just drop the knees, get off your arms. Doesn't matter. Okay, if you want to do a half chaturanga, please place your knees on the floor now. If you want to attempt a full one, make sure that you come all the way forward. I'm right up on top of my toenails. Clamping the elbows in, bringing the chest forwards, slowly lowering chest and chin to the floor. Shoulders back, keeping the belly to the spine. Slowly releasing it. Now, if you're tired, please push back into pose of the child, which is here, okay? Otherwise, we are up here. So nice big strong bodies, guys. And when you're ready, remember it's going to be our left leg stepping forward, so come right up on top of the toe. Bring the foot forward and in between our hands. That's it. Check you're on the ball of the back foot. Coming up. Tail is under. Breathing deeply. Slowly releasing it down. Step forward, take your time, get your balance. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time. Now remember, it's your thighs you want to push into or your block, never ever the knees. Inhale up and exhale, floating down. Scoop the belly in. Make sure your belly's doing the work here, gang. That's it. Core connects. Big inhale. Stretch. And slowly coming down. Well done. So just standing here for a moment. Shoulders back. Tail is under. Take a nice big inhale. Stretch. Lengthen. Now remember, it's the ribs that lift. Lengthen your body. Feel your belly button stretching. Opening out our hips. Down you come. Inhale to look up. And exhale, floating down. Stepping back on our right leg. Sorry, right leg, beg your pardon. Right leg. That's it. Breathing deeply. Holding it here, guys, getting ready for warrior two. So turning the back foot out to 90 degrees. Coming up into warrior two. Back foot is down into the floor. Tailbone is tucked under. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Lengthening through the torso. That's it. Breathing deeply. Do what you can here. Okay, your front arm, we're going to take it inside of the front knee. Okay, so I'm going to hoosh that groin open. If you have your block, you can have your block here. We're going to roll open through the top side, so through the right. I'm rolling the right hip back, rolling the right shoulder back, and then reaching the arm alongside of my ear. So forward as if I was in the swimming pool. And I've created this long diagonal line all the way from my fingers to my hip, to my ankle. Take another big inhale, coming up, and exhale, straightening out the front leg. Reach up, get yourself flush with the wall. Reach up, and then we're going to dive backwards. Squeeze into those inner thighs, pushing up through the ribs. Cartwheel the hands forward. That's it. Take your time. Step back plank. Claw the mat. Half chaturanga, knees to the floor now. Or full chaturanga, come forward. Everybody bring the weight forward, over. So the shoulders come over and forward. Slowly melting down, chest and chin. Hips forward. Now belly is strong, but also my bum is relaxed. It's a chest explosion. Imagine your necklace. You're pushing the necklace upwards. However, keep that chin in for me. Slowly releasing it. Big push up. Hips up. Bend your knees. If you need to, just drop your knees to the floor and have a pose of the child. Push back, getting the chest towards the thighs. And if you can, I want you to focus on your feet for a minute. Get them parallel as if you're on two skis. Spread your toes and plug the big toe down into the floor. Angle your feet so that your ankles, like the heels disappear behind your feet. So I can't see my heels. Now that might feel really weird, but it means your foot is in correct alignment. Find your right leg. Step the right leg forward. Remember to give yourself space by coming up on the fingertips, onto the back foot, and send it forward. Hold it here. Turn the back foot out to 90 degrees. Okay, have a look at your heels. I'm going to use the edge of my mat. I just prefer to use a line and then I know I'm right. So my heels are in alignment, coming up into warrior two. Let's get the hips and the torso square, tummy in nice and tight. Relax those shoulders. So the weight is here to the center, it's perpendicular. Now you can see the way that knee is badly buckled, okay? That's because I can't do the splits, okay? So you'll see in the textbooks, their leg is here, okay? Photoshopped or something, I don't know. They're not human. All right, when you're ready, we're gonna take our front elbow inside of that knee, give it a little hoosh, so now it's better. Okay, roll it open to the top side. Continue to twist towards the ceiling. When you're ready, reaching the left arm alongside your ear. You're looking up, right up into that armpit. So the focus here is the bottom elbow. Push into that elbow, spinning open. Make sure you can speak and swallow comfortably. Take your time coming up. Straighten out the front leg, so draw up through the thigh. Reach up. Dive out of your body. Cartwheel. We're going to take a pose of the child. Step back into plank. Hold your plank. Soften those shoulders. Check you're on the balls of your feet. Place the knees to the floor, opening our knees out. Now our groins might be a little bit warmer now, so we might find we get a deeper V. That's it. Sit back into your heels if you can. for your head if you need to with your cushions. Forehead to the floor. And I'm going to get you to reach your hands out and around behind you. And we're massaging into that forehead. We're going to take one last long, deep inhale. Release the hands, guys, and as you exhale, just lifting the forehead up. Take your knees back in. We're going to come into, I'll just turn sideways, puppy pose. So hopefully our shoulders are nice and warm. They're going to like this one. Keeping the backside up over the knees and sending the chest towards the floor. Another favorite of mine, guys. So widen the arms if you need to, modify it if you need to. And then gently does it. Slowly walk the hands back in. That's it. Okay, last downward dog. Push up, push back. And a little walk out. Press the heels back. Bums up. Slowly walk the hands forward. Take your time. Take your time with your foot. Hands on the thighs. Inhaling. And exhale. Down you come. Inhale here. And exhale, stay up in the thighs. Last one here. Take a really nice big inhale as we look up. And exhale. Alrighty, I'm just going to turn sideways. Bring your feet together, side by side, and bend your knees. Okay, take the two hands behind now. If you can only reach your calves, that's absolutely fine. You can hold it here, no problem whatsoever, or here, or here, or here. Okay, if you're able to, lift your heels and slide your hands in underneath, but keeping the elbows back. Okay, keeping the chest glued to the thighs. We're going to try and straighten out these legs, okay? So, go easy here. Relax your head. Keep the elbows back. Shake out your head. Make sure you can speak and swallow. Now go easy, guys, okay? Your hamstrings may not be loving this. So at the back of your legs. Relax your toes. Okay, bend your knees. If your hands are underneath your heels, release them. Okay, now gang, open your feet, hip width distance apart. Keep your head down for me for just a second. Start to very slowly bring your tummy to your spine. Slowly start to stack up, slowly. Just please go slowly for me because your blood pressure is a little bit off, that's why. Okay, big stretch. That's it. And slowly releasing it into standing position. Well done. Okay, we're going to get ready for our seated stuff. So if you prefer just to sit down, you can do that. If you want to do some work on your ankles and rebuilding arches, I'm going to show you how to do that now. So feet are parallel, arms out, pull the shoulders back. Now your core, squeeze your gut. Okay, as if you're on camera. Okay, so when you're ready, let's lift the heels. Just a little bit, don't go too mad. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, let's bend our knees and we're going to slide down the wall behind us. Okay, my knee's cracked too if yours did, don't worry. Okay, try not to sit on the calves. I'm going to get you to be nice and strong. Plug the big toes into the floor and you may be able to lift your heels even higher. We're going to try and get this back. I was trying to look at myself in the camera to see was my back straight. Okay, try and get the back where you think it's straight. Now engage with those. Engage with those big toes, says me. Try not to sit on your calves. I've got a little gap. Oh, I'm not working tonight. And then slowly release it down. Okay, so it's not working for me either tonight, so don't worry too much. It's been a long day. Okay, our feet are on fire. Well, mine certainly are. Okay, give your feet a squeeze in and out. Okay, give your ankles a nice swish. Okay, give them another little squeeze in and out. Good job. Okay, so when you're ready, if you have a strap handy, don't worry if you don't. Okay, don't worry if you don't. I didn't tell you to have one handy. Don't worry if you don't. Okay, take a nice big inhale. Stretch over your washing line. Pull the tummy in and stack up. Inhale. Over your washing line. And stack up. Last one, take a really nice big inhale. And as you exhale, hinge forward. Now, if you have your strap, you can hook it around your feet. If you don't, just hold on to your legs, no problem at all, okay? So, if you think of it, just bring a strap to yoga class. Inhale up and exhaling down. So, elbows under. Inhale up and exhaling down. Watch out for pokey chins. Inhale and exhale. Well done. So this is kind of the same as the one we did when we were folding ourselves in half. Okay, so Padahasana is head to toe pose and Paschimottanasana when we're in a seated position. Kick out through the heels. If you have your strap, kick out through the heels as well. And then when you're ready, let's stack up nice and slowly. We're going to take a little back bend. Okay, so remember we always follow a front bend with a back bend. So as I was saying earlier, duality. So we want to take the spine into the opposite direction. Okay, make sure that you can still speak and swallow, that we're not, hurting our throats. And gently releasing it. Down you come, guys. Well done. Okay, so gently does it. Lower yourselves down onto the floor. Have our heels here in alignment with my sitting bones. Make sure there's nothing under your head that would include your ponytail, so move them right up nice and high. We're going to create a little double chin here. We're going to focus on our throat chakra. And it's actually a really good time to do some work into this throat chakra because apparently the virus attacks the throat first. Okay, so we want to just tuck the chin in. The color of the throat chakra here is blue. Remember, your thyroid gland is here. So just feel that area. Just be aware of your throat. And as you exhale, I'm going to get you to try and swirl your breath around. So it's an Ujjayi breath, okay, and it's like a little washing machine. As you exhale, you try and circle the breath, okay? I remember trying to learn this one and it was just beyond me, but you do eventually get it. So it's like a swirl here in the throat. So we're going to try and continue that level of breathing, focusing on our throat. Take the hands down by your sides, roll the pelvis into the floor. Do give it a little push for me. Squeeze your booty and lift up. Now the weight is in between my shoulder blades, not my neck, not my upper body, right in between those two shoulders. Walk your heels in if you need to, legs are parallel. Breathing nice and deeply. Think about that swirl. The color of your throat chakra, okay, so each chakra has a color, and the color here is blue. So I have a blue mat here and a blue top, so you can imagine those blues. Taking the hands in and underneath your body, clasp them together if you can. Walk the shoulders right in underneath you. Now I'm on the back of my arms. I can get a deeper tuck into that chin and creating a lock or a bandha. Focus on the color blue. One more deep breath here. Okay, so just gently does it. Just allow your shoulders to spread back out and just relax here for a moment. Imagining our spine is like a string of pearls. I'm just going to move that arm out of your way for you. So just take your time. Articulate your spine. Now remember, the nervous system runs through the spine. So as long as the spine is mobile, our nervous system technically should be happy. Okay, well done. Take the two legs up towards the ceiling. Flex both your feet as if you had a tray of drinks. That's it. Okay, if you don't wish to lift your head, put some cushions in underneath it so that you have a little bit of a curl up. Nod, yes. Take a big inhale. Exhale, curl and lift the shoulders off the floor. Take the back of one thigh down here in the flesh, and I'm going to separate my legs. Now if you have your strap still handy, okay, you want to be here in the thigh or here. Never ever at the back of the knee, guys. You have an artery there. Okay, if your strap is nice and long, look, you can wrap it around your foot. You could put the head down as well if you wanted to. Now remember, if our leg is shaking or shuddering, it means we've gone way too far with it. So we need to back off. Okay, remember, I'm probably a little bit more bendy than you. Okay, I don't sit at a desk all day usually. I am now because I'm trying to do other work that I wouldn't normally be doing, like accounts, which are very boring. Okay, but I am trying. So just relax into it, let gravity do the work, relax the shoulders, do put the head down if you need to. Curl your pelvis in so that your back connects with the floor, and you can see that leg, it's not on the floor, look, there's a little gap, that's a tight hip flexor, and gravity will help me here if I just grin and bear it for a little while. Take one last long deep inhale. And as you exhale, do let your head go down and do bring the two legs back up. Okay. Stay here for a minute and just play with your ankles. This is great as well for anyone who's been on their feet all day, anybody who has varicose veins, either pregnant or post-pregnancy as well, because again, we tend to get varicose veins then. And you know what, it's just nice, okay? You can stick your legs up a wall. There's nothing nicer than spending a few minutes in the reverse. Your heart is a lot happier for it as well, because it doesn't have to work so hard to get the blood up. Okay, so when you're ready, nod yes. Leave the head down if you want to. Prop up with your cushions. Down you go. Roll your back into the floor. So if you see here, look, my back is arched. There's a lot of pressure on my back. Push the back into the floor. And now I have a true hip flexor stretch. You can hold the leg. Okay, so look, you could hold it just here or a little bit here. However, if you've compromised your shoulders, if you're sort of swallowed and gobbled up your neck, forget it. Okay, just use a strap tomorrow or hold the leg. So still breathing nice and deeply. Relax the shoulders. I've still got a nice double chin and I'm trying to get that swirling action in my throat. And then when you're ready, slowly releasing it. That's it. Hug the knees into your chest. And let's have a little roll around here. So just taking a little roll, massaging out the back. We're going to get into a happy baby pose now in just a moment before our Shavasana. So remember guys, that's the most important part of the class. Please do stay right till the very end. Okay, it's going to be great for stress, to de-stress. I mean, we're kind of all over the stress now because we have certainty. We know for the next 2 weeks what we have to do. So hopefully that takes some of the anxiety out of it for you. It did for me, but I can only speak for myself. And then when you're ready, we're going to take the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. We're going to bend the knees and aiming to draw the knees in. Tuck the chin back in. Focus on our throat chakra. Remember that lovely color blue. Now if you can't reach your feet, I should have said, okay, just, you can look, you can hold on here. If you had your strap as well, you could sort of, do something like that. Just mind your shoulders though. And in this position, I want you to think about our very root chakra. So right down at the very base of your spine, right down, even lower, right down into between sort of the cheeks. It's your coccyx, so right down there. Think about your base, your root chakra, and the color there is red. So in this position, we can kind of give it a little squeeze or a massage around that area. We have our throat chakra. And what I'm going to get you to do is take a big inhale. Hold the breath in. Tuck your chin in. Squeeze your backside. You're creating 2 locks. Release those locks and exhale. So we're going to do that again. Take a nice big inhale. Fill up. Tuck the chin in. Squeeze and close your back passage. Release it and release the air. Well done. Okay, pop on your socks, pop on your cardigan. You might want to turn down some lights as well. I'm just going to grab my top. So just go easy. That's it. So we're going to take a few moments here, just lying down into our Shavasana. Or just throw a blanket over you, whatever you like. Okay, so relaxing back down into the floor. Get your cushions. Close your eyes in your own time. Focusing on our throat. So inhale, get the belly to rise. Then our chest expands. And as we exhale, try and get that little swirl in the back of your throat. Letting your body go completely relaxed and just sink a little deeper with each and every exhale. And it's important to remember, guys, that your mind, it will think thoughts, that's its job. But you're the awareness behind those thoughts. You have the capability to be aware that you're thinking. So let those thoughts drift by. And when you're ready, we're going to take one more great big inhale. Fill up completely, holding the breath in. Fill up completely, just expansion. And a great big exhale. So just slowly coming back when you're ready. No hurry. You can stay here longer, okay? So don't feel you have to move. Like if you want to stay here, just finish off the class whenever you want. You don't even have to do it with me. So take your time and roll onto your side. Make a pillow for your head with your hand. Just enjoy a few moments here. Gently does it. Take your time. We're going to come back up into a seated position. Any way at all that's comfortable to you. Okay, so anything that you wish. That's it. Taking the hands into prayer. And just focus on your breath and on your heartbeat. Take a really nice big inhale here. And give yourself a bow. Well done. Namaste.